What's up, everyone? Super pumped about this video. It is the Tuesday morning on the 14th, 11/14. I'm gonna have this video posted ASAP for you guys. But this morning was CPI. Everything that we called in the group chats and everything like that played out perfectly. I am going to go over some charts real quick and just give you guys my rundown, my analysis, my breakdown, everything that I saw in the markets, why I saw them, what happened, and why I think they happened. And I hope you guys take this and can learn a little bit and have some education time. Meanwhile, please make sure you are sharing, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And if you want more videos like this, please let me know so I can just continue to make them or not. If you don't, then that's fine too. But super excited this week. Also, my course drops, so that's gonna be fun. Got a lot of really cool stuff, and it's gonna be really fun. So I'm super pumped for that. So let's see what we can make happen and what we can do. But here you go, guys. Let's see. First off, all right. I typically start off at the top of the pairs. AUD CAD. Obviously, we had good structure here. What do I see happening here? No, I did not call this trade. No, I didn't get into this trade, but it is a very good trade. Number one, you had the 50 and 15 moving average cross up. When this 15 came up after this shark fin right here, this shark fin here equaled price. When it came down, hit the 15 moving average after the 15 crossed the 50 to the upside. I kind of foresee it rising, especially after this zone down here was not really getting broken, not really creating lower lows. As you can see, I had downtrend, then right here, and then not creating a lower low, started creating higher highs on the lower time frames. So that kind of told me that something along this line was going to happen. And as you can see, it came here, hit this nice structure, nice support here, this 15 moving average. All of this right here is structure, guys. This zone hit that and then decided to rise. I didn't get into it, I didn't call it, I didn't talk about it, but that's why I believe it rose. Let's go to AUD Chef real quick. Let's see. So we have been in this trade for a minute. We called it probably like 2 weeks ago. We did get in this trade on the lower time frame when this spike came back down here. Ended up entering. Obviously, we were up a heavy amount of pips. 208. Now we're only up 135. But as you can see here, you did come down, retested this structure here, broke it, retested it. Now I'm looking for this thing to continue to the upside. Let me find the arrow. I'm looking for this thing to continue and to at least come up to this high here where this moving average is. But I am seeing, I don't like that this created a lower low here, but this is still holding strong. So my main position is still holding. Probably going to go down the lower time frame to see if we can stack in. AUDJPY kind of did the same thing, hit the structure, shark fin, 15 moving average, and an uptrend. Kind of my golden trade that I talk about. If you in my course or see my course, you kind of know that the trade is. It's a golden trade, especially on the higher time frame. Something that I use all the time and that I look for. AD and ZD, they all really did the same exact thing, guys, from a top-down analysis. I'm kind of seeing this upward motion here, but everything's kind of stuck in this range for now. I am looking for more of something along that lines and then to come back down here like this. I am looking for something along those lines. That's what I kind of see in the market. We'll see what happens. AUD USD played out obviously very nice for people that were long. We go to 4 hour. I think if you look here, kind of had a nice little trend line break, nice little touch of this, kind of some structure there. Did come up, break, retest here. It's a nice solid trade. You could have definitely entered on that break. It looks for it to just continue to go up. It did end up moving a total of 135 pips in about 8 hours. That's crazy money, guys. Obviously, Bitcoin is starting to fall down after this big, massive spike up, but I am still looking for Bitcoin to continue to rise overall as a whole. Looking to see what this does. Continue that. CAD Chef. I was long for CAD Chef over a period of time. When it started to come back down, I entered here. When it started to come back down here, I ended up getting out, stopped the profit. I am kind of foreseeing this to break this low now and probably continue to head to the downside. I was hoping it was going to continue to trade inside of this zone, but for me, until it breaks one of these zones to the outside or the upside, you trade inside of it. Got a nice triple bottom happening here. So let's see how this plays out. CAD J. Let me go ahead and remove this because I didn't have much. For me, CAD J doesn't really show too much. Yeah, I kind of just go through it fast. If I don't see nothing right away, I'm good. Chef J had a nice breakout. And also, guys, after this type of like news event, this type of breakout, something along this lines, I'm probably not going to be trading for a while. Probably not until the market settles down, calms down. I won't be taking trades because, as you can see, it looks like it already made all of its moves. So obviously, this thing, dramatically spiked up. Let's look at Euro AUD. Wow, that's actually a really good trade. Hitting this major structure, obviously at here, you had a divergence here, double top, hitting some more structure, hold that there, push up, 1, 2, 3, back down, everyone's looking for the push up. What does it do? Creates the wicks to the high side here, creating those wicks to stop those, to make those buyers feel good, then tanks to market. It's actually a really good trade, fun trade. Kind of an easy trade, very easy trade that you don't really see too much anymore. But I'd be looking to come back to this structure here, somewhere in this range. Boom. Very easy, very simple trade. Look at the hour. I'm sure the hour tells some stuff, some nice stories. Yep, break the side, break the high side, stop everyone out. Boom. Love it. You go CAD, obviously. Boom. Just kind of continue this upward motion. See, like, I don't see much of this, guys. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and like say I see a ton of stuff with this. I mean, after the fact, yeah, maybe it's really easy to say like, oh yeah, this rose because of this, Sorry, I keep getting messages. Maybe because of this, but not too much there. You're a chef. Let's see, 4 hour daily. I'm not saying too much, guys. I do see this right here. I see this broke, so I am going to be looking for this to continue to rise to the high side. See if it rises. Let's go to Euro GBP, guys. Man, some of these pairs I'm not seeing a lot of things. Others are. Euro JPY broke to the upside, continued to rise. Euro NZD. Let's look at the daily. Okay, we got something here. Obviously, we caught a buy down here a while back. You had this high here, not get broken, some divergence. Continuing. This is most likely, I would say, going to continue to the downside. Starting to play in this range of motion now. That's what I would look at. Euro USD was another trade that we looked at over the weekend. Very nice trade. Obviously, you had this minor trend line being broken here. And when it creates a candle formation like this, I like these. It means it broke, retest, and simply you start hopping into the buys. And then you have that. Boom. So it broke out to the upside. Boom. Pretty simple. GA, this is a trade that I called a while back. I did want to go over, so I'll go over for you guys now. So as you can look here, when I was looking in this trade, I had the structure marked up and everything. I know this looks like a lot right now, but I'm going to break it down pretty simple for you guys. So at first what I saw was an order block here, this double bottom here to create a low, and then the massive spike to the upside. When price was here, I was like, okay, we have to continue to calm down to complete this potential head and shoulders. So left shoulder, head, right shoulder here, and then potentially could spike up from there. It did not complete it for us. It didn't even hit the structure here. So what I was looking for and I looked at is this order block there. That order block tells me that price came there, fulfilled the zone, and then started to rise up. So reacting to the market, not predicting it, don't be average, break the rules, and make it work for you. That is something that's very powerful that I'd like to go over. We have the order block tap, the completion of head and shoulders, and the take profit. So it was a cool trade. GBP CAD obviously was kind of simple. To be honest with you, it just followed the trend line and very simple. I mean, broke the moving averages, 800, retested it, started to rise with it, guys. G-Chef, I didn't see much. GJ, I had this trend line getting broken, retesting inside this channel, and then retested, spiked up. Something cool, something simple. Guys, trading really is simple. This is how fast I go through the charts. If I see something, I see something fast. If I don't, I just let it be. You don't have to be in a trade 24/7. Automatically see that as structure. But I do want to talk about the next trade. This is GBP USD. This was my trade of the week. And I firmly believe you only need one trade a week, guys, especially if it's USD pair. Let me pull up a calculator. And I want to show you guys how simple this is. It really is to calculate what you can make. So let's say you have a $100,000 trading account. You know, let's say you're trying to find a good trade. You're gonna risk 2.5%. Let's go to my FX book real quick. Let's go to GBP USD, guys. GBP USD. Boom. Okay. Let's say the account size. Let's say you have a $200,000 account with top tier. Your risk ratio is 2%. Your stop loss was 47 pips right here. Let's add a little bit of buffer. Add a little bit of buffer just in case anything happens. Let's call it 60 pips. Okay. Trade size lots. Calculate. It's crazy they make you put that in there, which makes no sense. So we would have to do 600. Damn, that's crazy. Well, size would have been, we would have risked $4,000. We would have done 6.67 lots. So 6.67 lots. You can simply say the price rose up 277 pips. Okay, so this was a risk of 4,000. Every 60 pips was a risk of 4,000. And to make it simple, there's also websites that do it, but just say 277 divided by 60. So times 4,000. This trade alone would have made you $18,000, only risking 2%. So it's really cool. Once you learn the skill set, you understand the skill set, you understand everything. This is the power of trading. This is the power of having larger capital. This is the power of just what you can learn. You can risk $4,000 in order to make $18,000. That's a ton of money. That's a lot of money to make. That's a great trade with using very relatively small lots. Imagine you get to a point to where you're doing 10 lots. You know, this trade would have made you $27,000. If you're using 100 lots, this trade would have made you $270,000. It's crazy to think about, $270,000 to make on a trade. You know, if you're using 1,000, this is a $2.7 million trade. I've placed 1,000 lots before. I know what it's like to hold that. This trade alone makes you that much money. So with that being said, make sure that you're using everything. You're using your analysis and you're using your reasoning. So this was the trade of the week right here. Very simple as of right here. I'm going to break it down for you guys to show you. Number one, one thing that we saw was structure was not breaking to the slow side. Nowhere was structure breaking to the slow side. It was staying in this range. We knew it was staying in this range. We knew it wasn't breaking this range. Then we see this down trend right here. This trend line here. Boom. Yes, a lot of people would have entered the trade there when it broke. And that's totally fine too. If you did, I would have taken profit here. Right here, because that's the next high. Here to here. Stop loss below. But then I saw it coming back here, retesting back down. Retesting back down. It's very simple, guys. All I did, you can use Fibonacci if you want. I don't really use it, but low to the high, 61.8 retracement. And then you can use an extension to get your take profits, which is boom, back down. Here, 272, which is also lining up with the 800 moving average. This is a very, very powerful trade, guys. This is something that I've learned in the market. There is no such thing as coincidences. Today we knew retest. We had very small stop loss. We knew there was news coming up. We knew it was going to act fast, react fast, and pump. I decided not to stay out of the market. I decided to take this trade. I decided to roll with it. This is what trading is all about right here. Learning the fundamentals, learning the analysis, learning how much money you can risk, using the proper tools, and then learning what it is. It's simple, guys. It really is simple. NAS 100, guys, was another great trade. We called at the beginning of the week. Number one, if you look at the daily time frame, we saw this beautiful channel right here. I'm not gonna lie with you guys. I did say there was two analysis here. Either the channel continued to stay in the channel or it broke. I did short here. I shorted the market. Okay, when it came up and hit this area here and then came back to the retest, I closed with a very small loss. But that is part of the game. I knew my risk was set to, if it broke up here, like it just went straight up to here, I'm out. But no, it came here, broke, retested. So I got out with a very tiny loss, entered the buy position because I knew it was retesting, and this was TP1, this was take profit 2. Guys, I called this in my free Telegram. I'll post the link somewhere down below. But I showed everybody, you react to the markets, don't try and predict them. My entire trading career, at the beginning of it, was trying to predict what the markets do. I know what the market's going to do. I'm going to try and predict it. No, the reality is you don't predict the markets. You react to the markets. Take your wins, take your losses, but make sure you're doing the proper risk management, and you can have a really good, easy trading career. It's not that difficult, guys. I promise you. I'm here to make it simple. So there are some trades that I took over the week. Let's look at NZD CAD. Let's go to the 4 hour here. Obviously, everything that was played out today for CPI News, it kind of just followed basic structure rules. Every trade followed basic structure rules. NZD USD came up here, retested, boom. Broke, retested structure, which is obviously here. Retested the structure, 15 moving average after shark fin. Strong structure, decided to rise up. You know, almost a inverse head and shoulders. Wouldn't be mad if someone took it off of this inverse head and shoulders. This channel here, stuck, broke out, boom, rise back up. It's kind of simple. Obviously I haven't been trading US 30 much, so I didn't really call anything. But yeah, the channel, same thing as NAS, broke, retested, spiked up. Okay, USD CAD. Why did it do what it did? Okay, number one, let's look here. We've been having here, this is the daily time frame, by the way, guys. Obviously, you have some structure in this region here due to this right here, due to this. We have a high. So what this tells me is this is a change of direction of the trend, guys. This is what this 100% tells me. Yes, it followed the trend line here. That people would mark this up. This trend line will not hold because it's a change of direction in the entire market. This high here, is out of importance now. Did not create a higher high, so therefore it's no longer an uptrend. You're looking either for consolidation, so a consolidated market, which is going to be something in the range of probably that right there. So trade inside this zone or break to the downside, retest, and continue to the downside. I wouldn't be touching this until it does something along those lines. Breaks and retest there. Learn market sentiment. Learn what it's going to do, how it's going to do it, why it's going to do it. And trading will become so much easier. Once you learn how to really mark up charts and understand, it becomes quite simple. And remember, there's no such thing as a coincidence. Everything in this market's happening for a reasoning. Structure, structure, structure. Broke the trend, retest, drop, spike back up a little bit to fake you out, drop again. I can repeat myself over and over and over again, but it really is this simple. Gold did the same exact thing. Guys, high, spike to the structure, rise up. Go to 4 hour, beautiful and it's even giving you the beautiful divergence off the 800 structure, divergence as well. So beautiful divergence off the 800, rising up. Kind of a very simple. This is Ripple. I don't really trade Ripple, so. But yes, guys. Back to GU. Trade of the week. It's Tuesday. I'm done trading for the week. I'll look at the charts a little bit to just get prepared for next week. But I'm out of the markets. I'm done with it. Very good trade. I'll chop this up and make it fun for you guys. But yes, be on the lookout for the course, which I'll drop down below as well. And then be on the lookout for everything else that we have coming. Make sure that if you haven't, go check out Top Tier Trader as well. We're growing. We're offering all kinds of crazy stuff. We're actually giving away a Tesla right now, so that's pretty dope as well. But yeah, today was CPI, and I hope you all traded well. And until next time, peace.